Welcome to today's session on pronunciation of English sentences. Authorship by Fiona H. Understanding the lexical resource descriptor, focusing on lexical accuracy, word choice, dependent preposition, spelling, word formation, suffix and prefix, countable and uncountable nouns, improving lexical accuracy. Part 1, understanding the lexical resource descriptor. BAN descriptor. BAN 7 uses a sufficient range of vocabulary to allow some flexibility and precision, uses less common lexical items with some awareness of style and collocation, may produce occasional errors in word choice, spelling, and or word formation. Identify the type of lexical error in sentence 1 through 3. Correct the mistake, replacing each problem, word, or phrase with a suitable alternative. When applying for a new job, it is unethical to exaggerate your qualifications. It is very benefit to start learning a language at an early age. The rule of law is an important principle. Part 2, improving lexical accuracy. Word choice. Mistakes in word choice often occur when you choose lexical items that are inappropriate. Avoid using old-fashioned or literary terms, informal expressions, or cliché. Be careful with words that are similar to words in another language you know, but that have a different meaning. Replace the incorrect word choice in each sentence with a more appropriate expression. Use your dictionary to help you. Many people are nervous when they face new situations, but to succeed in life, you have to be brave and dip your toe in the water. It is rubbish to think that the only lucky few can really succeed in life. A schoolmistress who is very strict can inhibit a child's creativity. Travelers to Antarctica are likely to see many wondrous things. Before approving a new medicine, scientists should assure that it is safe. Dependent preposition. Dependent preposition are words such as in and for that are commonly found with particular words to form a common phrase. Often there is no logical reason for particular pairings, so it is best to learn these phrases as a single lexical item. Choose the correct dependent preposition for each sentence 1 through 5. The problem with recent attempt to combat climate change is that they do not go far enough. There is no easy solution for this problem. Not everyone is aware of with the change that have taken place already. Children are naturally curious about how things are made. People who are wealthy are not always interested into the problems faced by those who are less well off. Find the 7 incorrect dependent prepositions and correct them. There has been a significant increase of social media platforms designed to appeal for young people. This can pose a risk to children. Parents often disapprove against their children's online viewing habits, but they are not always as familiar about new platforms as the younger generation. There is a need of more regulation of social networking sites. These measures could prevent young people against accessing unsuitable online content. As a society, we are all responsible with protecting children from harm. Spelling. Many English words are difficult to spell because they are not always pronounced as they are written. What is the correct spelling of the words in bold? Why do you think they have been misspelled? There have been several excellent suggestions.
The next stop is Whitehorn Station.
Word formation suffix. Many root words exist in a variety of forms. Example, difference, differ, different. You can often recognize the word form by suffix. Adverb, for example, often have the suffix "ly", example, luckily. Underline the suffix in the words and place them in the correct column of the table. abolish, beneficial, government, business, likelihood, relationship, spontaneous, clarity, negative, construction, organize, static, fearless. Nouns: democracy, confidence, teacher. Verbs: demonstrate, strengthen, classify. Adjective: available, grateful, different. Prefix. Prefix can be added to any root word to create words with a different meaning. Example: read plus write equals write again. Take care not to confuse prefix with similar meanings. For example, un, non, ill, im, in, and dis, which all denote not, and d and dis, which denote reversal or removal. Add the correct prefix to the words in bold in the paragraph below. Regions that have been industrialized often suffer high unemployment. Often the only work available is irregular and unsecured. Land in such areas is often unsuitable for other purposes because it needs to be discontaminated. Residents often feel disregard and disimportant. Countable and uncountable nouns. It is important to remember that uncountable nouns, example knowledge, do not have plural form or take plural verb forms or modifiers. Look at the types of nouns 1 through 3 and add examples A through H to the correct type. Countable and irregular in the plural form, teachers are. Countable and irregular in the plural form, children are. And countable, education is. Exam information. Uncountable nouns often express abstract concept or states and so are commonly found in academic writing, including IELTS writing tasks, understanding knowledge. Other uncountable nouns refer to topics often addressed in Task 2, questions justice, education, health. Part 3, improving lexical accuracy, Task 2. Read the introduction and the first body paragraph written in response to the Task 2 question, identify and correct the errors. Then check the answer key and explanation on page 194. Large corporations will inevitably take over smaller family-run business because they can provide goods and services more efficiently and thereby improve quality of life. To what extent do you agree? In many parts of the world, big corporations have caused smaller companies to go out of business. To be honest, the big brand can be seen everywhere, and they have been successful to capturing the market for many products. They may be more efficiency at selling products, but they do not necessarily improve living standards. In some countries,